I don't think I've ever had any dreams in which you are in it, and by you I mean any of you.
I've had I have like had the next day dream where like you dream over the course of one night what happens the next day, so get up,
and then you wake up and do it again.
It fucked up my EDF series. I like put up 5 videos or something like that, so I got up and then edited the next episode, which is like 4 episodes later. Like if you go watch my current episode for EDF, that is me dealing with the fallout from this, because I put up the dragon episode like 5 episodes early because I dreamed it.
That's
like,
funny.
That's really confusing.
Yeah, I know.
That's also horrible, but it's also really funny. Today,
and I was just like, wait a second, how did I go from mission 45 to very much not? And there was my answer. Whoops.
I've had dreams where like for me it's not like, oh man, you have to, it's like college, you didn't finish class and you have to go take a final or whatever for a class that you forgot about.
That is such an endless background anxiety when you're in that.
I've had way worse versions of that where I had a dream. I relatively often get dreams where I have to go back to high school to retake math because I didn't get my high school diploma.
Oh.
By the way, guys, this mission, I don't think we've ever done a Husk encampment mission.
Okay.
We've done encampments though.
Yeah, so this is about the same thing. We're supposed to go from encampment to encampment, clearing them out. So, oh, they actually made it really easy now. If you look up into the sky, there should be like a purple beam of light extending upwards. Can you guys see it?
Also, the good news is the mission wants us to do 5, but our actual quest wants us to do 4.
Not see any purple beams of light.
It's over near me, but
I see it.
There will be a purple beam of light directing us to where we're supposed to go.
Anyway, so in my dreams, I'm actually still like the same age, so I'm like 28 years old, going back to take math classes with my high school mathematics teacher, and he's like, "Are you serious? What in the hell is going on?" And I'm like, "Hey man, I don't like it any more than you do." But I still also know calculus.
In this dream, are you Adam Sandler?
I'm like taking pre-calculus over again in my dream, despite the fact that I already know calculus 3, and I'm just like, this is the worst.
That's how I felt when I had to take calculus for the 3rd time.
Yeah, you told me about that experience, and that sounds absolute like hell on earth.
Yep. Took calculus 3 goddamn times.
I ran out of ammo.
And I passed it every time.
But passed it every time. Standards or something? What was it?
So I took it in a high school, but I wasn't confident with how I did because I was like a C or something, and it was garbage. And I'm like, I'm not gonna, because you have to pay money to take the SAT. I'm like, I'm not gonna bet my money on doing this correctly. But then later on in college, I was like, you know what? Over summer, I'll just, in a nice, non-distracted way, I'll just do a summer course of calculus. And when just not have to stack it with my other classes. So I did a summer class of calculus, but I did it in the local community college. And then when I transferred that credit to my state college that I was actually taking my other classes in, it didn't count as calculus. It counted as some other miscellaneous math I've never heard of.
California is really weird for credit transferring, from what I've heard.
Yep. So I had to take calculus again.
Like, Maryland was also pretty crazy about it. Like, there was lots of things that if you took at some community, they had it like on a community college basis. It was like, if you took it at this community college, it counts as calculus. If you took it at this community college, it counts as free calculus. It was like, damn, that is some shots fired at that other community college.
Yeah.
But the way they had to do it, I guess.
It's just so frustrating.
Oh yeah.
I had one friend who had to actually sue his community college because not the community college, well, it was like a community college, regular college, they were comboed. So, like, generally you were encouraged to do the associate's degree first, followed by the regular degree. And, like, it was all the same college, but, like, kind of split up-ish, I don't know. But apparently the main college had decided that the associate's degree provided by the kind of, like, community college arm was no longer valid, even though, like, this is what everybody was doing. So he had to sue his college to give him a degree.
Wow. I assume he won.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. it actually did not take very long because
I was gonna say that's pretty open and shut. Like
having to retake a class just for a piece of paper, like having to retake a class that you already know like thoroughly, is the epitome of how college is not in Americans like not about learning and more about getting a piece of paper.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, didn't Crafty Gnomes have to do something similar? With,
I don't know. Crap.
Maybe. I remember...
I know they had just acted like an important class for him, and it screwed a bunch of people.
Yeah, so the problem is he didn't have enough enrollment for, like, this one class that everyone needed to take. If I remember, he was talking about something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing his end.
Del, there's something trying to kill you.
Yes, I see it!
Del, I'm gonna help. Maybe. I'm gonna be nearby and shoot at it, but I don't know if that counts as helping. But
Shell, existential dread.
Shell, it's panic time. Are you panicking yet? Panic harder.
I know, it's hard when I have a fruit fly, like...
Somebody in my chat says they had a dream where they had to re-attend elementary school after getting their undergrad degree.
Oh, man.
I actually had another kind of like weird real-lifey sort of college thing where I actually dreamt I was a small YouTuber again, but living like my channel mysteriously just shrunk to the size where I only had like a couple hundred subs and I was still living here. So I Googled Fiber and I'm like, well, it's kind of nice to start over, except for now I have bills to pay, so this is really bad.
Damn, that's an anxiety dream.
Yeah,
that was scary as shit. I was not okay with that.
That sounds actually absolutely horrible.
Just no big deal. It's just your entire way of life is crumbling.
Yeah.
No
and
biggie.
then for some reason Keith was a vlogger.
Oh god, I tried that before.
He basically is. Yeah.
Well, your Q&A with the side of games, like, this was weirdly vivid. Like, I was actually super, like, I don't know if we interacted anymore, because for whatever reason, like, I don't remember talking to either of you guys during this stream, but I was, like, jealously watching Keith's, like, million-view Q&A with the side of X, and I was just like, why can't that be me?
Did you start naming your podcast streams after that series? Because your podcasts are like podcasts with a side of EDF and stuff like that. I'm like, hello. Someone's gonna accuse me of ripping off Wonder now. It always happens.
That is my goal.
And so many of your ideas come from me.
I have anxiety about getting fired from my job, much in the same way that Wander thinks about his. Sometimes I don't dream about it, I just think about it all the time.
I mean, that's like a constant fear with YouTube. It's like, well, maybe you'll just Adpocalypse forever and then truly screw me out of a job.
I knew I hated my job
you are kind of completely hinging on the performance of, like, YouTube company.
Yep.
Like, if they get screwed over, then
we're essentially like a contractor for a specific company.
Yep.
Except for we can't
But the problem is that you can't transfer your skill. You can't transfer your skill very easily to anything else.
It's a weird life.
I could totally, like, probably get a PR job without too much trouble.
That's true.
You can presumably transfer your skill because, in a scenario where YouTube dies, you can't necessarily just assume that literally the entire audience for YouTube-type content dies.
Yeah.
It likely just exists somewhere else.
The audience doesn't die, but then if you have to assume that you're going to be moving on to a company that's probably less profitable than YouTube, which is already a not profitable company. And so it's like, you'll probably take a pay cut to keep doing your work.
Yeah, more profitable than McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's always cases like ProZD and all the Vine people that were big enough and they were just like, my audience is here now. Because Vine's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, Vine?
Vine,
I heard of it, but so it's no longer available?
It's just not a thing. I mean, it's just, the business model was super unsustainable.
Because I still see, like, Vine references on Twitter and stuff.
Well, I think Twitter bought them
it still exists.
Twitter bought them out. I see.
I forgot. Did Twitter buy out Vine or make it?
Twitter bought Vine.
Yeah.
But confusingly, Twitter still has like a video button when you're tweeting.
Confusingly, Twitter is still a business. How is Twitter still making money is totally beyond me.
I think it's
tweets
propped up by sheer exposure.
Well, yeah.
Like Twitter is still such a big site that it like shows up in the corner of most television shows in American broadcasting.
I mean, I guess it like Twitter is basically like a thing that you sign
the
up
conversation
an account for. Twitter is signing up an account for to listen to marketers talk to each other about marketing.
It helps when when world leaders decide that Twitter is now their only press branch.
Wander.
Oh yeah.
We're not going to talk about Barack Obama in his final years, okay?
Did you guys see the image I posted recently where I was scrolling through my Twitter feed and it got to the part where it's like, here's the profiles you should follow, and it was like Michelle Obama, Donald Trump, Barack Obama. I'm like, that's a little one-note Twitter.
That's because those are the only people that are getting traffic on Twitter right now.
Literally suggesting I'd follow like the past and present presidents of the United States and like no one else.
Yeah, I pretty much only follow artists. I would think that it would suggest more of them to me.
I just want to use Twitter to follow all the webcomics because I don't want to deal with RSS. But I want to know when webcomics update. I want a unified feed. I want a website that's just like, you want to follow. I want a YouTube for webcomics, where you just like, here's your webcomics. These ones updated.
Well, they have those. It was like top webcomics in other places.
But nope, they don't willingly do them usually.
Yeah, the problem with top webcomics is that it's like a curated space.
Yeah.
And so
like I found that Armello comic that I showed you via that one weird aggregate comic site, but that's usually not a thing people use.
A lot of the people I follow use Tapastic.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
So guys, by the way, I think it broke.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that it broke.
Because
see
it's
if I
still
can
going,
fix it.
but there's nothing to kill unless there's a guy that's like stuck somewhere.
Yeah,
I've been looking for the guy that's stuck somewhere.
The good news is
find him.
I don't see the objective anymore that we needed to do overall, so I think that's gone now.
Yeah, we're just picking up the
so now the only objective is bonus, but we do have to be here for
more than one
minutes.
encampment at a time, correct?
Well, we can't finish this encampment until we kill this one guy.
Right.
So I think we just have to wait for 8 minutes.
Yep.
Early access, everybody.
I'm gonna see if I can edge it with a rocket launcher. You guys got any of those?
I do not. Can we just dig?
I found some guys. I'm gonna try to get the bed kit for that one guy.
Well, while it's broken, does anyone have any stories?
Fun story time! Yay!
Did he hit it?
Wait,
he hit it. He's right below. Like he actually hit my. He actually hit my thing.
I think he's like right in the ground.
Wait, you found the guy?
Yeah, he's one of the.
Where's the best location you found for him so far?
It's
right
like
there.
Not here.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
He fell out of the world. We lured him. We lured him to a spot where he disappeared.
What the hell? Jesus. Okay, it's ready.
I'm putting down lightning.
There's a wraith. There's a wraith on the Keith.
That's fine. I have lightning.
Yeah.
Well, that helped.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah.
Oh. He's so adorable.
Where?
The tiny people are amazing.
Wow, racist much?
That's not what races are.
That's not a race.
It's literally not what race means.
Sorry,
it's not like if I become taller, I get an accent.
I've been working on D&D stuff too much, so like I've been drawing gnomes and dwarves and halflings. So like, actually, technically, in my brain space, it is racism. Just my brain space is very much not found in reality right now.
It's just deep down on the inside, you're very racist.
Oh, very much.
He's not very racist. He's extremely racist.
He has to invent new races to be mad at.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot of fantasy writing. It's just
goblins.
A lot of fantasy writing is just hypothetical racism.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's true. I always thought it was so campy in like Oblivion, where it was like, "Oh, hello, Red Guard" or whatever. It's like this is handled with about the subtlety of a stick.
I just love how old the idea is of doing social commentary via fantasy abstraction. Because I was reading Micromegas.
It's like an ancient idea.
Yeah, I was reading Micromegas from the 1700s, and fucking Voltaire just has like straight up quote about that exact concept. I'm like, well, that's wow. Like, you don't even think about fantasy and sci-fi existing yet, and there was already an idea.
I mean, I bet there's probably like a line in like the Odyssey or something like that that's like, Aeneads are always going around like listening to their music, playing their like, I don't know, what's an old school, their sack butts.
Liars.
They're liars. Just blaring away, full volume.
There we go. I almost died. They did. I am so glad they improved this mission. Originally, there was no like beacon telling you where to go next, or
Super encampments are kind of interesting, at least, because they're a lot tougher. A lot more stuff to kill. And we can get a gold medal. Let's do it.
Yeah. I specifically had a mission to go kill like 500 things, and I was just like, well,
oh god.
Yeah.
What's this one objective? Retrieve the med kit. Do I need to do that? Did you do that already, Keith?
I'm
Retrieve the med kit?
That's for a survivor.
I made a mistake.
Oh, okay. That's not a actual like important mission.
I thought we had more waves to go, so I was gonna try to find the quote while pointing my camera at you guys fighting, and then I look up and the fight's gone and everyone's left. I'm like, no. Well, there's the med kit. Found it.
Wow.
Well, where was it?
It was on the floor.
On the floor. Okay, maybe I dug it up.
Looked like a med kit.
I think my favorite part, sticking randomly of like race in D&D, is playing a bear who's Russian. It was too perfect. I didn't even think about the connotations at the time.
You didn't?
But like, no, I didn't. But like, it's so fucking funny to like just randomly bust out in like Cossack songs and stuff like that while.
User in your channel timed
out. Oh.
Bye,
Wander.
Your channel.
My internet.
Wander, you need to fix
but
your
only
internet.
yours.
Yeah. So
like Shell's still here.
It might actually be like an issue
with your computer.
With your new computer?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, was Shell still online?
Yeah, she was still here.
Shell was like actively laughing at the stuff that you guys said.
Oh.
I was sitting here like why? I was sitting here like, why is Wander dead? Because his health bar was gone and his name was red. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I saw that happen.
I got murdered because of internet shitting bricks.
Yeah, it happened a lot last time we were playing. Dying Light.
I wonder if it's actually like an issue with
network
my motherboard, or my network driver, or something. Yeah. I mean, I could.
Only one more.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right.
Well, we
so,
got one left,
more
and it's right over here. Let's see if we can finish it.
Nice. Let's do it. 2 minutes. It's plenty of time.
Yeah.
This is it.
No big deal. I cannot find this quote. God damn it. It's bothering me.
Which quote are we talking?
Just on the topic of fantasy abstraction, I had a quote ready and I couldn't find it.
Oh, was it the Voltaire quotation?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just think it's really neat to have a quote from the freaking 1700s that applies the same idea that we talk about 300, 400 years later. Ah, covered in bad things.
It's sort of like when we talk about. It's sort of like when we talked about stereotypical character archetypes. People like for like fantasy or fictional races having very specific types of culture to differentiate between them, and that's how they sort of construct their races.
Yeah, and plus the archetypes have been around for like a very, very long time. The concept of like the old mentor you can find like Grecian plays and things like that.
Got him. Shelly Miller looks like the
Oh
girl.
jeez,
I think I already said that actually.
There's the encoder.
Whoa, what's
Sorry.
sparking everywhere?
That's me.
Alright,
had
these
like
graphics.
I had like 60 firework guns, so I was just like, well, I should probably start
Better use them.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I actually read like an ancient Greek play to kind of be like, wow, I wonder how similar this is to like modern plays or whatever. It's not even close. Okay, ancient Greek plays. First off, there's 3 characters in them, and it's literally just like one dude talking to himself, who then like puts on different masks when he wants to be a different character, and it's just him like basically being like. They're so weird. It's like basically just like a moral lesson, and it's like be a good citizen, and like that's.
I mean, it's like
they're
Aesop's fables.
Yeah, but way shittier, because those had like a lot of creativity in them. These
Well-
were literally just like almost sermons.
Well, that's actually why, you know, when they have the theater, they have the smiling mask and the frowning mask. They're actually supposed to be a set number of emotional kind of like masks.
Exactly.
That people wear. Yeah.
Is Wander okay? Is he applauding
Yeah,
something?
I'm here.
No,
okay.
I'm trying to squish the very last.
So,
fly.
we had
Oh.
meat in the trash can, and the flies went nuts for it.
Well, it's not the
That's a
traditional
weird place
flies.
to keep your meat.
No, it was so you have to discard the sort of like fluid filled packaging thing, and usually we take it out immediately.
Come on! I will never get a level 5 loot chest.
Nope. You will very soon, actually.
Wait, why do we all have black
Yeah,
hearts as
after
our
the
flags?
base building thing. But I mean, who cares about that? That's like,
No, you will, we have to launch a rocket in a couple of missions. And so you guys will most definitely get the, you guys will most definitely get the,
I see it.
the maximum loot chest. I had points to spare when I got it, when I did that mission.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to bag up most of them, but there were like still 5 or 6 of them left in the vicinity, and I've killed all but I think one with my bare hands.
With you have bare hands?
Yeah.
They got Greg hands.
It's kind of uncomfortable when cuddling.
One more 9+ mission. We can do it, you guys.
Wait, one more?
I already
9+
have to
mission?
do it. You didn't get credit for that one?
Quest complete. Eldritch Abominations.
What do you
Stage
mean?
1.
Which quest are you on?
I'm still on Leave Only Footprints.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still
yeah,
on
yeah,
that too.
I already
'Cause,
finished
yeah,
that one.
We need to
we did the
complete one
main
more
part, the actual
mission.
interesting objective. That's like, go do 4 Husk encampments, but there's still the do 2 missions at 9+. Because
Oh, that's funny. I actually got credit. I'm ahead of you now. I'm on the neck.
no, I got credit. It's just you were already ahead of me at something. Beneath the veil of fable, it should allow the practiced eye to perceive some subtle truth unnoticed by the common horde.